Okay, so I have this bench that came with this dining room set that I got a long time ago. It actually was a booth. So there was two other pieces that kind of like curved to make it into a booth. I took off those pieces and I decided to redo this because obviously I can't do anything with this. I can't sell it. The only option I have is to throw it away, but I absolutely hate wasting things. And I figured I could recycle and make it look better. So what I went and did was I bought some material and I bought this like foam cushions, and I thought I could just like put the cushions on there and kind of just like reupholster it, add it on. So what I decided to do is go up to the attic and get this foam I have from a long time ago. It's just the foam that you put on top of your mattress to make it softer, cushioner, or whatever. So yeah, I grabbed this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drape it on them, so it's gonna be the same, hopefully the same thickness. Well, obviously this is gonna be a little bit thinner, but that's fine. I don't want it to be too thick. So I'm just going to put it all on here, and then I have some spray adhesive. I'm going to spray it on there so that it sticks, and the spray adhesive I have is really strong. So that's gonna work really well. Then what I'm gonna do is put the fabric on top of this, and then I will probably have to sew a little bit just to make it like crisp on the edges. I'm going to like put it inside out, pin it, sew it, cut the extra off, and then I'm gonna do it in two pieces. So the top part is gonna be one piece, and then the bottom part of the fabric is going to be separate, so it's not going to be like a slip cover. It's going to be where the bottom part is going to probably be stapled at the very bottom. I'm going to staple it, and then over here with the top part, it will be like a slip cover because it'll slide on after I sew it. It should fit comfortably, and then I will staple it at the bottom. So it should look really nice. Hopefully this works out better because I did not like the way it looked with just this put on. I'm going to also take off all these little buttons. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the outcome of this looks. Hopefully it goes great. Alright, so I decided to change my material. I don't know why, but I kind of liked this one instead. So this is the new material I'm going to do. So far I've just kind of done the bottom part. I put some padding in here and I stapled the fabric over and underneath. I'm not quite finished with the bottom half. As you can see, it's still like not put in. So what I'm going to do right now is, instead of putting padding on here, I'm just trying to get done with it really. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this fabric inside out, and I'm going to pin it so that I can sew it and it can just slide on. So first I'm going to go ahead and pin, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So if you want to like make a slip cover, you can turn it inside out, pin it, and then sew it. But to me, it's just easier if I just go ahead and pin where I'd like it on here. So you can see I pin the sides. I'm going to cut off the excess fabric back here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to staple these pieces right here on the back. So that's going to be stapled in, and this part that looks like it's just flapping laying there, what I'm going to actually do is, once that's stapled, I'm going to go over here to the top. I'm going to fold it in, like inward like this. Sorry, I'm doing it with one hand. So that it makes a crease. It's going to look better than this, you'll see. So I'm folding it, going to make a crease, and then this part here is going to be folded over like this, so that it looks more like this, and then it's going to go straight down, and then I'm going to pin it. So from there you could either try to hand sew it together, you can use like little thumbtack furniture pins, or you can use, what I think I'm going to do is use the iron on fabric. It's a strip of it's kind of like a strip adhesive that you stick on there, but you use an iron, and it kind of keeps the seam together. I think I'm going to do that, but then I'm going to also kind of hand stitch a little bit to ensure that it doesn't come apart. So when I'm done, you'll see what I mean. Hopefully it'll look a lot better. But as far as the bottom part goes right here, I'm just tucking it in. Once I get that tucked in, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do anything with it. I think I'm just gonna let it be tucked in. So yeah, that's it. You'll see whenever I'm completely done how it turns out. I know this fabric's just kind of like a little bit too much for the eyes, but I think you'll look cute once you put some throw pillows with it. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. This is where I stapled it. I took out the pins, and I had cut off the extra fabric that was laying there. So now here is the flap part that we are going to have as the backing. Just flap it over, and then you want to make sure that right here, we go all the way up. We want to push it in, and I'll show you. Okay, so see this nice little edge right here? What I did was I pushed it in as tight as I could, and then I stapled it right there. And then you can cut off if there's any extra piece right here. And then I just pushed it down like this. So now we have a nice clean edge on the top. And you're gonna do that to both sides. All right, so this is the back. All I did was fold it over, and right here is where the staples are. And then I pulled it down and I stapled it underneath. So right here, what I'm gonna do is grab these pieces, all three of them. I'm gonna sew these pieces together so that this part is not exposed anymore. It's the old material. So I'm going to fold underneath the bottom where it's like this. I'm gonna fold that underneath. And then I'm gonna sew all these three pieces together really tight. All right, and so that's what it looks like. I think it came out really cute. I think for the pillows, you definitely don't want to use the same material because there's so much going on with the pattern. But maybe like, since this is black and gold material, I think maybe a gold pillow with a decoration on it. So like the whole entire pillow is gold, and then in the middle of the pillow have some kind of like, I don't know, an arrow, maybe like a black arrow, or I don't know, a flower, whatever kind of decorations you like. But I think it's gonna look super cute if you have some pillows. I'm not making pillows for this just because I don't plan on keeping this, and I don't know what other people's styles are. This was a part of a table that I had, and it was messed up, so I'm just going to sell it separate for probably just 40 bucks. I don't know, just, it's not that big of a thing. I could paint the bottom, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. But the light brown wood, I might be able to sand it and darken it, but I don't know if I'm going to put that much effort into it. But basically, this is what it looks like. And I think it's kind of cute. I mean, just to go in someone's room, or even like a little area in their living room or breakfast room, or even in your bedroom on the side in the corner somewhere. I don't know. I think it's decent. It just looks really cute if you put pillows with it. I think being alone just looks kind of boring. But that is what it turned out to be, and I'm happy with it. So, and I'm sure there are tons of other ways to do it better than the way I did it. I just kind of do things as I go. I don't have a plan, and this is how I ended up. So I don't know. I'm happy with it. So I don't know. Hopefully you guys liked what y'all have. If you have any questions, just go ahead and ask me. Or if you have any tips that you think will be better than what I did, I do not mind criticism. And just thank you guys for watching. All right, have a good day. Bye.